it's your boy, the Memphis XLR8, welcoming you back to check this out. The show we take a look at, whatever deck we want to take a look at, be it a troll deck, a rogue deck, a casual deck, or a meta deck. We have ourselves a good old time, and we show it off on good old EDO Pro, that wild west of Yu-Gi-Oh! And we see what we can do. Today, we're taking a look at a much more casual-minded deck, something that's not meant to destroy the meta, but rather just something to take the locals to dick around with, something of that nature. And we're taking a look at a combination of Subterrors and Gem Knights. Now, you might be curious as to how this deck works, and to be fair, I'm still figuring that myself. This was really a question posited to me by a commenter who was asking, how much synergy is there between the Subterrors and the Gem Knights? So we're going to try some things out here. There are some pretty nice plays we can do with this deck, given a little bit of time and making sure that we go first as often as we can. This deck can do a surprising amount of stuff. So hopefully we'll be getting to show off as much of that stuff as humanly possible today. And of course, if you want the whole deck list, that's in the description. Don't forget to hit that up on your way down to smack the like if you happen to be feeling generous today. So, we got ourselves our Subterrors, we got ourselves our Gem Knights, we got the control, we got the beatdown. Let's head on into EDO Pro, show off the wombos and the combos, and we'll have ourselves a good time. Alright, here are our first opponent. Another day, another card game. We do like to go first with this deck as often as humanly possible. Although because of the Gem Knights, we do have going second options, and this would have definitely been good as a going first hand. We are very much the going first, as it's just a really good thing to do. Let me think. Goodness, everybody's calling at the same time. Anyway, sorry about that, folks. We're on the first duel. We're up against Haman. He's cool. We're up against the Awakening Dragon, which is neat and cool and stuff. We're gonna need to think of how we're gonna deal with this creature. Let me think about this. Crackdown ought to be helpful. So we're gonna activate the Hidden City, as we do with our deck. We're gonna start off with the Subterrors a lot of times, because this deck does try to control the situation many a different times. So we got our Guru. I've got most of the Subterrors in hand already, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the final battle, because that's what we want. We got everything, really. We got Subterror Fiendess, we got Final Battle. I'm gonna go ahead and flip Haman because I'm gonna flip that bird. You gotta flip that bird, and then I'm gonna just summon umastryx. That way I've got the ability to banish stuff. And we should be pretty set at the moment. Let me think. I need to leave umastryx face up. That way, in case bad things happen, we is solid. But yeah, that's basically how we start off with this deck. Like I said, the whole idea of this deck is go first as often as you can. Try to get your Subterrors going. We do have many ways of searching out our Hidden City, as it is our one card stop for all of the good things. What is this doing? Can I not interrupt this in any way? I cannot. Dimension Fusion Destruction. Let's see. Ignoring summon conditions, you take no damage for battles involving that day. Summon that guy. Let's see. What does this do? Give control of this card to your opponent. I see. I'm gonna have to say no to this. Let's see. What does this also do? I think I should negate that. I don't trust it. There's just something about giant what's-it creature. I don't trust you. I just don't trust it. I guess I can't destroy you either because of this thing. Alright, so we're up against the Phantasmal Beasts, the Sacred Beastie Boys. They're pretty beefy. Can I destroy you in battle? I think I can. Yeah, I can destroy this, I'm pretty sure. Take no damage from attacks involving that monster, summon them, Can I activate cards effect response to activation of that card? What is he doing? Oh, he's activating Extranet. Okay. Well, that's okay for me. Basically what Extranet is in here, partly for a target for our set rotation. Also, if my opponent starts, willy-nilly extra deck summoning, this card is really good. It's a really good card. Alright, let's go ahead, Hidden City. And do I need to steal my opponent's stuff? Not yet. Shut the phone! Who keeps calling? Shut it! Shut it, phone. Alright, phone is being stupid. Alright, but regardless, I'm gonna go ahead and use Hidden City's superpower. I'm gonna flip up Guru to negate an attack. Kind of silly, because it's actually ironic, because, you know, Haman is like an attack stopper. And Hidden City's an attack stopper, there you go. But this is the core of the control aspect of what our deck likes to do. And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna steal this. My ham. This is my ham now. Alright, so we're pretty set. I mean, I've got everything I need. And let's go ahead and... Let's flip up umastryx. Be like, hey, I'm gonna banish your stuff. Alright, well, so far we're seeing a lot of the Subterror action here. If I had my scatter fusion, I would be able to do my fusions, extra net be damned. But I don't at the moment. Let me think about this. Do I want to do everything? That's the question. Let's normal summon our Crystal Rose, just to have the Gem Knights do their thing. Basically what this card does is once per turn, I can just send a Gem Knight from the deck to the grave in order to change its name to that monster. Just pretty neat. I'll go ahead and send tourmaline, just to ditch tourmaline for now. And do I need to deck thin more? It's always good to deck thin, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to activate our second Hidden City. Gonna get another Subterror. Get ourselves a second Guru for later. And you know what? Let's just... Oh, I've already normal summoned. That's fine. Let's go ahead and attack our opponent. We can't attack with Haman, but that's totally fine. We don't need to attack with Haman. He's really just here so my opponent doesn't have him. And we should be pretty set. Because if memory serves, with a lot of the Sacred Beast monsters that summon out from the hand, they need to tribute themselves off the board and such to do their effects. And, you know, Call by the Grave will help with that. We're pretty set. You know, it's good that we're seeing that the Subterrors are working perfectly. I would like to see more of my Crystal Boys, though. Something that would really be helpful right now. Let me think. You know what would be really good right now is if I could draw another Crystal Beast monster, and then I could make quartz, because that really helps jumpstart. Oh, I could just make you now. I have 2 gems? Wait. No, I can't summon you now. I'm just looking at the extra deck. Yeah, if I can get my Gem Rose on the board, that would be good. Let me think. Do I want to do anything at the moment? Alright, let's flip umastryx face down for now. That way I can flip him up with a Fiendess and then also banish a card. And I could do Guru too, but I've gone through most of my Subterrors at this point. So there's really no point in flipping Guru anymore. So we're good. What is this? Beckoning Beast adds one of the Sacred Beastie Boys. That is totally fine. I'm okay with this. I would rather save my stoppage for other things. But we're doing good. We're doing good. What is this? Opening of the Spiritual Gates. He does not have anything in the grave, but that searches another card. Okay. Let's see. It only negates the activation, so I'd rather not. We're still good. We're still pretty good. He has no protection for his monsters yet. Although he does have that dude, but I'm perfectly prepared to stop that dude. Good old Chaos Summoning Beast. This is the beastiest monster in the whole deck. Luckily, I am fully prepared to stop it. Because that thing is, not only does it summon monsters, it gets the field spell that provides all the protection. That would have been awful. But we're good. But my opponent surrenders. Understandable. I wish I could have had one more turn, though. Because if we were one... I'm sure that my next card, nice Gem Knight monster, or even better, I could have sent Lazuli, gotten back tourmaline, made my boy, and then done a fusion. So the crystals were coming. We were digging. We were doing our digging, as Subterrors do. We're mining. And we were going to get the gems. And next duel, we're going to get them Gem Knights on the board. So it's good for our first duel, despite interruptions by phone. And we're going to go ahead and go into the second duel. and show off what this deck can really do. Alrighty, second opponent. Let's go and do it again. But this time we're going to dig up our Gem Knights. We're going to dig up them Gem Knights. We're going to dig them up good. Alright, we'll let our opponent pick. It's totally fine. We get to go first, which is cool. Don't get... Oh, wait, we got a field spell. What I was about to say. What was I about to say? This is why we play so many things to search the field spell. Set Rotatus. Alright, we'll get our Hidden City. They can have an extra net. Hopefully they don't bother reading what that does, and we'll be good. As for what we're going to do, since we already have Guru, and I already have Final Battle, I'm going to go ahead and get, let's get Fiendess. We'll get her. We're going to go ahead and set Guru, and flip Guru. And we got the things, you know, so long as my opponent doesn't rage to the power of Subterrors, I should be able to do my whole shtick next turn. I've got my quartz. She lets me get my scatter fusion. Lets me fusion from the deck. It only lets me summon certain monsters, but it's still something. It's something that lets me get started. And I guess that's all I really need to do. I'm pretty set all around. All around, I'm pretty good. I've got my Guru. I've got my negate. When I flip my Guru, I get umastryx. What is this? Ghost Lance of the Underworld Spearman. Opponent controls a monster. Summon this from the hand. Can I survive battle except for the monster summoned from the extra deck. Fancy. This card attacks defense monster and inflict piercing damage. Okay. Level 5 cards. Target monster opponent controls. Take control of it to the end phase. Ah, I see. Well, I can't afford that, unfortunately. I'd rather not negate something so... Well, it has to be done. So we're going to go ahead and negate the zombie necronization. And we'll special summon umastryx. Because my boy got flipped. Okay, but seriously, Gem Knights, you guys get in order, man. This is Gem Knight Subterrors, not Subterrors Subterrors. That has a lot more floodgates and things. Let's see, add Ghost Fusion. Fanfare. Fancy indeed. Alright. Fusion of... Oh, that's forgetting, Draco Necro. Okay. That's neat. That's interesting. I like that. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, so my opponent is going to fusion into Draco, Necro, Nether Soul, Dwagon. Let me double check. Face down, face up. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to use Final Battle. We're going to change umastryx face down. That way, when he flips it, I can banish this guy. No! Leave my girl alone! She was a pure and innocent soul. Okay, so he's gonna get the Lancer. Guru, can you search yourself? I forget. No, you can't. The battle's a monster. Let me think about this. If I sacrifice Guru, I guarantee I get rid of Necrosoul. Shoot dang. Okay. I'm sorry, Guru, but you'll at least have the ability to search one more time. You've done your job, soldier. Good job. Alright. I mean, we're pretty good. I mean, the Ghost Lancer is not that big of an issue. I can banish this or whatnot. I can summon from the extra deck just fine. That's not even an issue. It's not even a question. But yeah, I can go ahead and flip this boy up here, put him in defense mode, negate short attack, and then just goodbye. I'm sorry, Necrosoul. You're pretty cool. You're one of my favorite fusion dragons just because of aesthetics. But I'm afraid you have to die. The true zombie death, which is just to the banish pile with you. Alright. It's time to show what this deck can really do. Be even better if I had another Gem Knight. Oh, another Gem Knight. Ah, let me think about that. Because, oh, if I had a third Gem Knight, that's the thing. You need a lot of Gem Knights to do Gem Knight things. Kind of a thing. So, we're going to go ahead and use umastryx's effect. We're going to flip him face down again. Unless my opponent doesn't want me to do that for some reason. Probably doesn't want me to do it. But before we flip this face up again to banish stuff, we're going to use our Gem Knight quartz. Going to ditch her, and we get our scatter fusion. This lets me fusion from my deck. It only lets me summon certain monsters, but considering the certain lineup that we have for Gem Knights, it's kind of understandable. It's just really annoying, but I can do it. So we're going to use a scatter fusion, and we're going to fusion summon. Who do I want to fusion summon? Let me think. I could... Yeah, let's get Prismaura. Let's get that dude. And we're going to ditch lapis. Yeah. I got an idea here. Watch the big brain plays, folks. Okay, so we're going to get Lazuli's effect off. She gets back tourmaline. We're good. So I'm going to get back tourmaline. And then I can send for the Hand of the Grave. Level 4 lower Normie in the grave. Oh shoot, do I not have a Normie in the grave anymore? No, I don't. I mean, I could just fuse. Yeah, we'll just... Yeah, screw it. I want to see somebody big. I want to see big guy. Alright, let's go ahead and summon out our big boss lady. We're going to summon Brilliant Diamond. And her effect is going to be this, is that I can tribute off any Gem Knight I control to summon another extra deck Gem Knight, including herself. So if you set up enough, you could actually summon 3 Brilliant Diamonds, overlay them for Super Dimensional Galaxy Destroyer if you so chose to do so. It's possible. You could do it. You could do whatever you put your mind to. We're going to go ahead and tribute that off, and I want to summon Master Diamond. What's the attack on this thing? It's only 2,000, but that's still too big for topaz. So usually I go for Rose Diamond, because she helps me protect my monsters. All right, so we're pretty set. I got protection from my guys. I got my umastryx. I'm going to use umastryx to banish the spearman. And we should be all set. I mean, I'm just going to go ahead and do damage. Could I have summoned again? I might be able to summon again, but it don't matter. I want to at least, I just want to show off what we can do. Look at this. It's the Gem Knights. We've got the Subterrors. Job done. We've done what we came here to do. We've combined 2 archetypes with very little in common with each other, and the deck works. Okay, that is the proof of concept. Oh, that is game. There you go. A surprise OTK. Who needs pure Gem Knights to OTK? Nobody. Nobody indeed. All right. No. Subterror final battle. I appreciate it, but no. But yes, there you go. Very nice. That's what we came here to see. We got everybody working together in perfect harmony. And I'm glad to see it. All the testing I did came out trump. So there you go. We got ourselves our Gem Knights and our Subterrors working together. Was my opponent low tier? That's fine. This is a casual deck. If I can dominate the casuals, I can beat up the intermediates. That's what we want. So let's go ahead for a third duel. We showed off a lot of it. I would like to summon Master Diamond, though. I mean, obviously, I can do it whenever I want, but I want to try it in our third duel. So let's go for the third duel. See what happens. Alrighty, our third and final opponent. The fighting third, as we call it. I've had a random carabiner. It's just a cheapy one, but, we're going to be going into some caves and digging some holes. We need proper equipment. This is our good luck charm for this third duel. Do we need good luck? No. No, we'll be okay. This hand's not great, but it's got flavor to it. I don't really like drawing quartz and scatter fusion at the same time, but there's potential here. Can I even activate this now? No. Sadly, I cannot fuse Subterrors to Gem Knights. When are we going to get the lore update, Konami? When are we getting the lore update? We need to combine these two somehow. I don't care how it's done. It's, the underground, there's gems underground. Don't tell me there aren't. Don't you tell me there aren't. What is this? Reveal a synchro monster. Choose the synchro material's name is listed on and or special summon it. Interesting. I'm a little curious as to why he set Shenlong first, but whatever. So we're up against Junk Synchro. Okay. Cool. I'm not going to waste crackdown on this. I could, but I'm not going to. I'd rather save this for, something that matters. Alright, so what are we going to do with this hand? Let's go ahead for upstart goblin. You know, we control a lot and we do a lot of damage. One upstart goblin will not save my opponent. I'll openly say that now, especially when I'm top decking the Hidden City! Hey, yeah, baby! What is this? Face of card control leaves. Let's see. What on earth does this do? Face of card control leaves by your card effect. To activate the effect of your card. This does too many words. Apply an effect, summon a monster or banish a monster controls, and any damage you take is halved. So, if he loses a card because of himself, and that card that leaves to a Stardust or a monster that mentions it. So this doesn't do anything. Gotcha. Understandable. Understandable, sir. Alright. Now that my opponent has done a very understandable thing, let's do something that we can all understand, which is to flip up Guru. And do his thing. We're pretty set. I mean, I've got my Guru, I've got my Fiendess, I can negate this or that, and more importantly, I'm just gonna go for Scatter Fusion. Be like, hey, bro, I don't know. I'ma just do my fusion flow. That was terrible, but you get the idea. All right, let me think about this. Do I go for Prismaura? Only blows up face-up cards, but there is potential for that being useful. Or I go for Rose Time. You know what? Prismaura doesn't do enough in life. That guy ain't the best in the world, but he'll work. So, what we're going to do, we're going to ditch, where is she? We're going to send Lazuli. We're going to summon that Prismaura. This guy blows up stuff. Lapis, Lazuli. I get them mixed up. This is Lazuli. Lapis is the normal monster. She gets my stuff back. And I could make Brilliant Diamond. I could make Gem Knight Master Diamond too. I did say I wanted to summon that guy at least once. So this might not be the smartest move in the world, but I'm doing it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna summon using these three. Be like a boom wakachoo. So we got our Gem Knight Master Diamond. Quartz lets me get back a card. So I might as well do that instead. I was going to banish something for fusion, get that back that way, but this works just as well. So let's get back... yeah, get back Lazuli. Because what I can do, we're going to use Master Diamond, banish Prismaura. I'm losing attack doing this, but it's all good. Basically, I can copy the effect of any of my fusions using Diamond. That's why he says a 1-up, is because he's just that damn good. He's unstoppable. And we're good. I mean, he has something. What is it? I don't know. Do I care? Not especially. I'm going to ditch Lazuli. We're going to go ahead and... what else does this do? The Synchro is summoned, except... Alright, I think I'm going to get rid of this. I don't remember what this does. But... Or a Synchro... Okay, so this doesn't trigger off of that. Synchro cards are so complicated to me. They just, like, there's just a bunch of words. There's just lots of words on paper. Okay, just do something. Alright. Alright, just do something. Just do it. Okay, so now that we've got our... we got Diamond destroying stuff. We got Guru preventing my opponent from doing stuff. I got Crackdown if I ever need it. I'm pretty set. We got pretty gosh darn set. See, this is the true power. We got to do it all in one turn. This is the combination I wanted to see. We got Gem Knights. We've got Subterrors. They are on the board together in perfect harmony. And my opponent has no idea what to do with himself. I guess he's thinking of what to do. It seems pretty obvious. You either try something or you don't. Because this doesn't do anything if it... Am I correct? This doesn't do anything. This, I don't know what it... This is the only thing that he has that might do something. So, I don't know... I guess it's not a counter trap, because if it was a counter trap, he would have done that. Alrighty, so my opponent has lost connection. Oh, that is unfortunate. I guess I could do one more. It'd be a little long, though. I don't like the videos to be super long, but, you know, I'm going to go ahead and call it. I'm pretty sure I was going to win this duel. Probably against a Synchro player, I had the ability to steal his stuff. I could just steal his junk speeder, and then what's he going to do? A whole lot of nothing. So I'm gonna call that one as unfortunate as it is that my opponent lost connection, we're gonna go ahead for the end screen. So let's go. Alrighty, everybody. So the gems hidden in the hidden city went 3-0. Surprisingly enough, the deck works all right. You know, Subterrors do the controlling, and then the Gem Knights do the beatdown. It's a perfect synergy. The defensive archetype, the offensive archetype, they go together and it works just fine. So I'm glad the deck worked out. You know, we're up against a lot of casual players, but like I said, this is a casual-minded deck. We're not trying to, obliterate the meta here. We're just trying to have a good time, and the deck works pretty good for that. You know, it works. You know, as long as you get into your stuff, there's no problems at all. If you do have a dead hand, which admittedly that did happen in testing a couple of times, it did. Then you have yourself trouble because you do need to start with like the city as often as possible, or at least a quartz, or we have a lot of cards that help us start out pretty good. And that's what we like to see. And we got to see a lot of this deck today. We got to see most of it. We didn't even need like lapis, lazuli, burn, or anything. No, we got to see things. We got brilliant diamond, master diamond. Prismaura was technically there, and we got to show off a lot of that. So I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button. Helps with the YouTube algorithm. That if you hit like, it lets YouTube know that I'm likable. I appreciate it if you do. And if you'd like, leave a comment below what you thought of this deck. Are there any crazy tech cards I've missed in this deck or what have you? And, consider subscribing. Help the channel get bigger if you happen to have been impressed, or just, you like my hat. If you like my hat, hit the subscribe button. And next time on the channel, I might do tier mermaids just to do a meta thing. I might do trains because I haven't done training in a while. I want to do Karibos before too long because I haven't done them in forever. So we have a lot of options. But until then, it's your boy Memphis signing out. Y'all stay safe and happy as always. And until then, y'all take care.